Indian embassy has today announced that it is working with Cambodian authorities to bring back the 60 rescued Indians who were fraudulently taken to Cambodia and forced into cyber fraud by trafficking rackets. Now, this after around 300 trafficked Indians, out of which over 100 are from Visakhapatnam, staged a protest in Cambodia. Let me take that point across to my colleague Pradeep. Pradeep, very good morning. Significant development with the country now plans to really navigate this particular situation. What can you tell us?
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is a matter of concern that over the period of time, we have seen that several of the Indians have been lured. They had been promised good jobs, but once they are taken to Cambodia and after that their passports are taken and finally they are made to work as cyber fraudsters. And that's what has exactly happened in this particular case also. That's one of the reasons that 150 of the Indians, they were protesting in Cambodia. They were asking their passports to be given back to them so that they can return back home. Now, finally, the government of India has acted and they got in touch with the Cambodian authorities. And there they try to ensure that all these 60 Indians, they are brought back and very soon they will be repatriated and brought back to India. But this is the biggest scam right now that's going on, what the traffickers are doing. They promise fake jobs. Basically, they are trying to lure the youngsters. They fall into this trap. They are taken through different countries. Some of them are taken to Laos, some of them through Vietnam, some of them through Thailand. And once they reach Cambodia, they are mostly their handlers are the Chinese handlers. They are taught about the cyber crime. They are either making them to resort to the investment crime, or they are making them to resort to the Ponzi crime that includes honey trap. And already we have seen that the thousands of Indians have been duped of millions of rupees during the last few years by these fraudsters. But in this particular case, what actually happened, they thought that they must be getting a good job because of unemployment. They thought that this was a good opportunity. So they got lured, and once they reached Cambodia, only then they realized that they have fallen into the trap. This was basically a trap laid by these traffickers. Already some people have been arrested. Government of India has even constituted a committee in this regard, and that committee is being headed by the Secretary Internal. They are looking into the matter, how to deal with this to prevent that youngsters from falling into this trap. They're already got in touch with authorities. Also, mostly it has been seen that this kind of a trap is being laid in the Southeast Asian countries, and there they are taken through different routes, and where they are made to work from one particular room. Their passports are taken, and then they can't even return back home. And in most of the cases, the Chinese even threaten them, because if you want your freedom, you will have to pay them money for that. So in this case, it became really very difficult, because most of these people, they are from the Visakhapatnam or the nearby areas. And when the government came to know about this, 150 of them had been protesting, so they got in touch with authorities, and finally they have been rescued, and very soon they will be brought back home. They will be with their near and dear ones.
Right, Pradeep. Thank you very much for getting us more context into this particular scam, and of course, how in the larger scheme of things, this is a worrying concern. But for the moment, we'd have to leave it at that. Let's shift